I want to talk about a thing that is getting in the way of a lot of coaches and consultants having success in this industry. If you're a newer coach and consultant who has not had any actual paying clients yet, you're going to want to watch this because you may be trying to bypass the very first thing you have to do in order to gain traction in this business. You may have heard of the famous workout program called Beachbody before. It's like massively successful, hundreds of millions of dollars in sales of their DVD set that was sold on like infomercials. It was this huge thing back in the day. Sam Ovens, who's like one of the godfathers of the online consulting industry, tells the story of Beachbody and how that story really lights the path that a coach or consultant needs to take. It has always stuck with me. So I'm going to tell it to you now because I think it's really going to help you. So the guy, he like got six-pack abs and he got shredded for himself. The dude who founded it, I can't remember his name. And then after that, he was like, I want to help other people get ripped. And so what he did is he started working with clients one-on-one. He worked with some people for free. He made sure that he knew how to, get results for someone else, because that is different than getting results for you. And then after that, he got so booked up because he was so good at it that he started to coach people in group classes instead of one-on-one so he could help more people at the same time. That maxed out. And he said, okay, well, I'm going to start training people to do this for me. So I'll have like certified Beachbody trainers. And so that was his way of multiplying himself once again. And so now he had lots of trainers that could coach in groups, and his impact spread even more. And then he's like, okay, now what I want to do is productize this. I want to film a DVD of this workout program and then sell it on commercials and on the internet. And it was when he made that final step of digitizing his program that it really exploded. And that's when most people found out about it, is when they're watching TV and they see the Beachbody infomercial. And so this is where this ties in with coaching. A lot of new coaches come onto the scene. They're at the beginning phase like the Beachbody guy was. They've never worked with a client. But what they try to do is skip all the steps that the Beachbody guy took and go straight to digitizing their program. They put it in a course and then they're like, all right, time to sell my course. And it just doesn't work that way. There's like a lot of reasons why you're not going to be able to sell your course right out of the gate. One of the biggest ones is that you don't even know how to sell it or have an audience to sell it to. But the bigger problem is you don't even know if what you do works for people or if they like it. And that's because you've never actually taken anyone through it. And so your course is just an assumption of what people need. And you put all this time into making a course based upon an assumption. That is not how good products are made. So if you're new and you think you want to help people like eat healthy or something like that, and you have an idea, you're like, I'm pretty sure I know how to eat healthy. I eat healthy. I've read all the books and I really want to help people with their nutrition. That is great. And you might end up becoming a fantastic nutrition coach. What you have to do first is the same thing that the Beachbody guy did first, is you have to work with people. And it's going to be hard to get people to pay you if you don't have any kind of a track record yet. You don't have like any trust built up because you haven't been posting content. You don't have any testimonials or case studies or anything like that. So what you got to do is just reach out to your network of friends or colleagues or family members or whoever you can get and say, hey, I'm putting together a 6-week workshop. We're going to do like a small group of people, like 4 or 5 people, just get on a weekly Zoom call together every week for 6 weeks. You could do 4 weeks if you wanted to. It's free. There's no cost. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you my nutrition framework. And I would like for you all to try it. So the cost is that you need to be on the calls and you need to take action. And then if you got a lot of benefit from it, if you could leave me a testimonial at the end, that would be sick. And then that's all you ask for. And you take people through it. If you are a new coach and you would just be willing to do that, I can't tell you how much value you're going to get out of that. Okay. 1, you're going to test the assumptions that you have about your framework, about helping people with their nutrition. And you're going to get so much feedback on those calls. People are going to ask questions where you didn't address, and you need to be hypersensitive to everything people say about what their struggles are and what questions they have, because that's literally the copywriting itself for the future offer that you're going to sell. So at the end of this, your program is going to be so much better because you're going to know how to talk about it, and you're going to know what to put in it to actually make it good. So that's benefit number one, which is massive, because you want to make sure that the thing really worked for people. Because if it didn't, then you need to do another 6-week workshop for free with version 2.0 and until you're actually getting results. But you don't want to go out and sell something that doesn't work. That will peter out and die pretty quickly. Benefit number two is that they're going to create a testimonial video for you. You now can put that on your landing page and send it to people through email before they, talk to you on the phone about working inside of your paid program. They could say, wow, he helped these other 5 people. Here's a video of them sharing their results. You could even interview all the people that went through your workshop in a longer form podcast style and ask how it went. And then you could make a short version of that, a highlight reel of all the moments where the people were talking about the benefits of your program. That would be huge for your coaching business if you had something like that to show the prospects who are thinking about working with you. So you'll get the social proof. It's the same reason why you don't eat at a restaurant that doesn't have good reviews. Restaurants cost way less than coaching. So people are going to do their due diligence a lot more when it comes to hiring you as their coach, and you got to have some social proof. And the third benefit is that some of the people that you helped for free will end up becoming paid clients. You will get your first clients from this because you're going to show them that you can help them. And if you're good at what you do, which you have to be for all of this to work, you're going to change their life in 6 weeks. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've already lost 8 pounds and I just feel a lot better. I'm sleeping better. You really could change someone's life in just 6 weeks of eating correctly. They're very likely to become your first paid clients and say, hey, if this is helping you, should we talk about, working together ongoing? You can reach out to all of them after the free version and ask them that. And so you'll get your first clients. And so everything good and everything you need comes from being willing to just coach some people for free if you're new. So if you are trying to get your first clients and you can't figure out why it's not working, it's probably because you're trying to skip over this vital step. Don't skip it. Just bite the bullet and do it. I know it's not the most exciting thing to there's all this stuff that comes up, fear of what are people going to think about me? What if no one agrees to do it? And, I'm finally putting myself out there. What if my program doesn't work? Well, if it doesn't work, then you need to know that so you can make it better. But I totally get it. You're putting yourself out there for the first time. It's going to be freaking scary. You just have to get over that. This industry is not for the faint of heart. It's you're really saying, I'm an expert. I'm hanging my shingle. I have things that are worth paying for inside of my head, and I can help you and change your life. And so you're kind of asking for it if you decide to be a coach or consultant. You're asking to get out of your own comfort zone. You are going to live at the edges of your comfort zone if you want to be a coach or consultant. So you just have to get used to that. And it doesn't stop. The edge of your comfort zone right now might be doing the free 6-week workshop. But then after that, maybe your next thing is you have to figure out paid advertising and invest your money to get more leads. That's an uncomfortable thing too. And then if that works, then you might have to hire someone to do your sales. And then that's an uncomfortable thing too. And so it's just one thing after another if you want to scale. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that was valuable for you, and I will see you in the next video.